up for our next set here, people that need no introduction, of course, we have ATATA, one of the best Nesses in the building, and he's going to be going on against Farron. And I was looking up Farron's results. Farron's very good, a very talented Joker. But yeah, we all know ATATA. ATATA easily in the conversation for like top 2 Ness, I would say at this point.
Right.
Him and Sin, I think their results kind of go back and forth. Who did better at Rising Ground, actually, I wonder?
ATATA got 9th?
Right.
I want to say.
I think ATATA got 9th.
Yeah.
So it might have been ATATA that day.
ATATA had a really good Rising Grind. He's going to look to continue that momentum here at Riptide. Going into this, this should be a fourth winners qualifier, I do believe. We are at that stage.
Oh, it better be.
These are all win and you're in. Lose, and I think you need to play one more to get there. But Farron, going for the drop zone real low.
All right, great recovery using the bounce from the wall for the second PK Thunder. Just narrely survived in that situation, but Farron has been in advantage state for a while. He's done a really good job of like checking ATATA jumping from the ledge with those forward tilts. His spacing has been really good. This is going to be an exciting set, I promise. But here come those crazy ATATA combos using the magnet cancel from the PK Fire, trying to set up a jab block. Just barely misses it, but man, he put on so much damage out of nowhere to really bring this back in his hands.
Yeah, the punish game from ATATA is really uncontested, one of the best in the business. And look at that, just follow up. You have to go high with your Arsene recovery. That means this yo-yo down smash is ticketed for your dome.
It's actually really funny how much non-Arsene Joker was doing, all the trapping, all the damage, everything else. And as soon as Arsene came out, ATATA was like, I'm not even going to let you get the chance. Like, I'm not dealing with this character right now. You're out of here.
Yeah, that is the double-edged sword of Arsene, right? You get so much kill power, but the recovery is actually much more exploitable than tether recovery. Tether recoveries in this game so versatile, right?
Shockingly good. Look at Byleth. Good lord.
For sure.
Best of all time, probably.
That's an amazing tether. And Joker's tether's no slouch. Just barely off the mark on that kill confirm, but okay, just let the second one rip, and Farron is back in this 2-stock compete.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more of that fair one into drag down up air smash attack, but sometimes it's down smash, sometimes it's up smash, but I think Ness was just a little bit too small for the up smash to connect on the side he wanted, and maybe in the future we might see him go for down smash just in case.
Well, I don't think an up smash with Arsene is gonna miss.
No,
right?
that one's not gonna miss. No,
that's a big boy up smash.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I like that, using the guns to give himself a movement mix-up, trying to find a way to punish ATATA on that platform. But still, he's got a lot of ground recovery. He's down about 60% right now. And ATATA is really good about ledge trapping Farron. That's one thing I can say for sure. So he's got to be careful.
Farron will sneak away from that particular ledge trap, but then another scrap. Oh, I like the tether cancel, but ATATA was not fooled at all.
Yeah, very fancy, very unique mix-up, but ATATA was like, what if I just stood? And then he ends up just getting the stock anyway. He's like, I see you working hard over there. I'm just gonna wait this out.
We talked about it in that Ness versus Lucas set earlier in the day. Just the raw kill power from stray aerials on Ness is one of the best in the business, right? And against some of these lighter characters, you can just see snipe back airs come and get these stocks in these positions of advantage, right? And ATATA has been in advantage now, I think, really since the stock started.
Yeah, he's really, really taking control right here. All right, we see him trying to find these Arsene back airs that could at least take this stock possibly, but he's way down a percent right now, and ATATA is not giving him a lot of openings to even try and claw this back. Smart Gimp with the guns, good attempt, but ATATA able to use that air dodge, aka the third jump, to make it back no problem. Good absorb, that was smart. Maybe we can see Arsene come out and help if he takes a stock now.
Yeah, you might need one more Arsene for sure. Like if you're Farron and you want to make this comeback, you're going to want to have that Arsene come out at the perfectly right time. Yeah, if you can get the back air KO before Arsene charges, you're going to have it for your entire final stand here.
Yes, that's the closest he can get to his win condition, taking the stock without having to burn any Arsene times. And now, as long as he doesn't die from the next hit and Arsene comes out, he's going to have ATATA under a lot of pressure. And here we go. I like that read, recognizing that ATATA wanted to roll out of that scary situation. He's under a lot of pressure because Arsene is so scary. You don't want to end up throwing the game away. You don't want to fumble. But in a good spot. But the disjoint on that down air are going to come through and save Farron.
I thought that was an F smash read in the corner instead, but up smash was a little bit safer. However, ATATA sneaking away from that really scary situation and gets the game 1 dub.
Yeah, keeps his composure. He's like, I know I can do this. I know it's starting to snowball a little out of my hands, but the fortitude on ATATA was just really powerful right there. Getting that forward air to clutch things out, really good stuff.
Yeah, momentum was really starting to swing Farron's way there. So ATATA can just finding the aerial off the side of the stage. But any of Ness's aerials is a kill aerial in that position, right? So pick your poison, right?
Yeah, and we all know, hey, ATATA's really good, but this is no easy feat. Farron is putting on a heck of a fight right here. Especially the way that first stock started. I was shocked he didn't get the edge guard on that initial start.
But that's ATATA's just thousands and thousands and thousands of hours on Ness, right?
Yeah.
Like in order to be as good at recovering with this specific character as ATATA is, you need to put in the work. I mean, he has been playing Ness for like half of his life, I want to say.
Yeah, honestly, you're right. Every time I see either ATATA or Sin, I always just see these crazy Ness angles. I'm like, they will never SD. It just doesn't happen. Ooh, speaking of, scared me a little bit. Farron dropping kind of low with that guns, able to make it back, but ATATA still covering a lot of these short hops that Farron wants to go for with these fairs.
I really like this final destination pick from Farron, by the way. Just Ness loves platforms of any and all kind. Take them away instantly, and now where are you going to run from Arsene, right?
Exactly. All right, speaking of, here he is. He's about here, but of course he comes out while he needs to recover. The worst possible time for him. Doesn't get tagged by all the yo-yos. He's able to make it back, but here we are again, resetting the situation where the tether would be much better to recover with. Let's see how ATATA responds. All right, finds that neutral air, still forcing him off. Farron has not had boots on the ground as soon as Arsene hits, but finally a single opening, and he's able to take it with the last spoonful of Arsene sauce right there. The last bit of it.
Arsene used exactly one A button move.
Exactly.
And it was the one you needed to take the lead. But then a get-up attack just gets weighted out by ATATA, so this is now 2 stocks apiece. Farron, yep, that was definitely a clutch moment there. He was just in disadvantage the entire time. Again, you see the weaknesses of that Arsene recovery on full display, but then the strengths immediately afterwards.
All right, there we go. Magnet, it's in there, into the F throw. Always showing us a really cool combo demonstration. If you're watching ATATA, you're always going to see something neat. Evening things back up here. Here comes Arsene, but this time he's in a much more favorable position. He's forced ATATA into the ledge trap. He's got control of the stage, and ATATA does not have the disjoints to counter these aerials, and look at what we see. And Arsene back here going to seal things out for Farron.
And that's a little bit more how the playbook is drawn up, right? When you get Arsene in a neutral position, then you use that ground speed of Joker to create a great opening with back air. And the chase continues. Whoa!
Ooh, I like the attempt. I think he went out to kite block him, but going for the dare instead. Just trying to interfere any way he can. Okay, all right, okay.
The counter to shorten the second PK Thunder was so smart of Farron. What a clutch victory.
I love how Farron's like, I don't know exactly how to stop this, but I'm going to stop it. I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to hang out in your way. I'm going to try to jump scare you. I'm going to throw something out.
Look how hard you have to work to gimp ATATA, though.
Right. A regular Ness would have been dead way sooner than that.
I would have unplugged.
Yeah, I'd have been like, well, dang. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. I'm out of here.
Let me find that character select screen real quick and pick someone I can actually recover.
Oh, yeah, let me do something else. But yeah, you said these are winners qualifiers for pool, and I was not joking. This is not an easy feat. This bracket is getting smaller and smaller, and there's so many talented players all in this room. And we're seeing Farron really pop off right there, especially with that edge guard. ATATA is, I think the neutral has been pretty far in ATATA's favor. Like, it's just, you know, he's getting a lot of combos, but like, boy, those mistakes that he is, the few mistakes he is making, Farron is taking complete advantage.
And that's the strength of Joker, right? Especially when you're playing against like a character like Ness. Ness is really tricky to deal with in the air, but if you can think of one disjoint that'll stuff any Ness arrow in the game, it's Arsene back air, right?
Definitely Arsene back air, yeah. I mean, that's just the equalizer for so many characters to cast, but as good as Ness's disjoints are, they'll never be that good.
Yeah, Ness isn't really used to losing air-to-air interactions, right?
No, that's his comfort zone. You're right.
Okay, really good gun pressure off the right side of Smashville, but you oversend a little bit, and you're going to eat that down smash yo-yo. Okay, very clutch side B, saving the day.
Yeah, making sure he doesn't get edge guard and gets like a good, like, what's that, 24, 25%, something like that for getting that Arsene side B. It's a lot of damage.
It's a ton of damage.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. No jump. Forced recover with the yo-yo, but able to make it back just barely. But I love that every time ATATA doesn't get the kill, he's just resetting you back to the opposite stage from the ledge. He's like, all right, fine, you lived, but we're going to try this again.
And he's able to clutch out on the second side, right? He gets the double PK fire to forward air. Very clean stock.
I will say this, Farron has been really smart with his F-tilt usage. I don't even think I've seen one of them whiff yet. He's just really good at like checking ATATA, making sure he's like on his P's and Q's, especially at the ledge.
Until he literally just whiffed one.
Whiffed one, right. As soon as I said
Congratulations. It's the commentator's curse. Very classic.
Hadn't missed one in 15 minutes, and then I opened my big mouth, and here we go. I like the attempt,
cancel, but it's going to cost you.
Yeah, got a little bit bloodthirsty there. Tried to run off and find a mix-up. And it's one of those things where it's like Farron is showing us like really cool like advanced Joker movement. It's like, I like what you're doing, but ATATA's just like, this is going to get punished at the end of whatever this is.
And if you're going to give anyone a freebie in the room, it shouldn't be ATATA. He might take this and run away with it. Although Arsene is here, and it's pretty likely with this early Arsene, there will be at least one more on the stock, right? So at least you've got that going for you here if you're Farron. But you dip low for what?
Yeah.
Hello?
I think Farron is a little bit flustered, trying to find a way to take this first stock. There's no way!
No!
I thought he was going to land on the stage. Wow, PK Flash into Dare. ATATA reminding us why he's one of the best in the business. What a fantastic combo. Taking that third stock, and he was only at like less than 60%, I think?
That was an early stock for ATATA. Oh, baby.
My
PK Flash is a good move.
PK Flash is a very good move, yeah.
It's another one of those. It's like Rob's arm rotor. I think that's like the first time it's been good. Right?
Yeah, exactly right. The fact that it combos into Dare of all things, and Ness's Dare is so powerful. Yeah, that really set up a lot for them. But coming up